We don't lose beloved one only. We lost home. People lost their routine, lost their job, lost their land, lost the safety. So we don't only lose people, we lose a lot of things. So we grieve on everything that we lose. Fake news can increase the anxiety, the uncertainty, the stress of people displaced. They are in a tough condition, in a situation that they are not home. They don't feel safe. They are waiting. If they lost their home, it's still there. It's not. They check the map. It's my home here. Not. When they received the fake news, they were distressed and anxious all the time.
People who are displaced from the south, specifically, find it hard to seek help and seek the services that they need. Even though they lost their shelter, they maybe lost loved ones, they find it really hard to ask for the help that they needed. And in comparison to other vulnerable groups or communities, we found that communities that were displaced like a long time ago or were refugees like a long time ago were really more comfortable in identifying what they need and asking for it. Part of this was because when people weren't really ready to actually identify themselves as I am a displaced person, I am a refugee. This is a very sensitive topic that we should really care about when we approach people who are just getting displaced.
So whether we're speaking about Syrian refugees and Palestinian refugees in Lebanon that have endured their own experiences with armed conflict to varying extents and at different points, we're talking about their re-traumatization. They use words to us like PTSD, anxiety, etc. And while of course they are probably not too technical on exactly what they're experiencing, from a professional standpoint, they are able to vocalize that this war impacts them differently. If we're looking at other marginalized groups, not just across legal status or nationality, if we're looking at persons with disabilities, if we're looking at the LGBT community, and then the LGBT community, mind you, across Lebanese, Syrian, Palestinian, and other nationalities as well, their encounters with displacement were certainly traumatic, regardless of what region they came from. Their experiences when it came to access to services, to mental health support, to absolutely anything in between is 10 times more challenging, a million times more challenging than the mainstream groups that the humanitarian space focuses on.
The Displacement Diaries brings together the stories of 10 different people across Lebanon who went through displacement. Surprisingly, almost none of them mentioned psychosocial support except for one participant. Her name is Riham. She is a Syrian refugee, a mom of 3. She was displaced from Beqa and lived in an olive grove for 10 days and then found her way to a shelter. And she mentioned that she received psychosocial support sessions from an NGO, and she actually framed it as the best thing that happened to her during the displacement. Others did not mention that they received this kind of aid, but you can tell that there is an immense need for psychosocial support.